Jack is a young man, and he is 24 years old, and he has a very tired face today. He lives in a small house with old walls, and he works many hours in a big factory. The factory is very loud, and it has many big machines and many heavy things to carry. Jack works from 5 in the morning until 6 in the evening, and he is very tired. He feels a lot of pain in his legs and his arms because he works so hard. Jack has a sickness in his body called diabetes, and he needs a medicine called insulin every day. Without his medicine, his body feels very weak, and his head hurts, and his heart feels slow. He must buy this medicine every month, but the medicine is very expensive in the big city. He works at the factory to pay for his small house and his food and his medicine. He wants to be a healthy man, and he wants to have a very good life. One cold night, Jack is alone in his small living room with his black phone in his hand. The house is very quiet and the lights are low, and Jack feels very bored and lonely. He opens his phone and he sees a game with very bright colors and very loud sounds. The game is an online casino, and it says, "You can win much money very fast today." Jack feels very curious, and he thinks, maybe this game can help me buy my medicine. He starts to play the game with only $10, and he is very nervous at first. Suddenly, the phone makes a happy sound, and the screen says, "You are a winner today, Jack." He wins $50 in only 2 minutes, and his heart beats very fast and happy now. He thinks, I am 24 years old, and I am finally a very lucky and rich man. He plays again, and he wins more money, and he feels like a king today. But the luck goes away very fast, and Jack starts to lose all his money in the night. He loses $100, and then he loses $200, and he feels a big fear. He tells himself, I can win the money back if I play just one more game now. He stays awake all night, and his eyes are very red from the bright phone screen today. He says just one more time again and again until the sun comes up. Jack has a girlfriend, and her name is Lily, and she is only 23 years old today. She is very young, and she is very beautiful, and she has a very kind heart now. Lily loves Jack very much, and she thinks he is a very honest and good man today. She is 23 years old, and she wants to marry Jack and have a happy family. She trusts Jack with her life, and she trusts Jack with all her small money. Lily looks at Jack, and she sees that he is very tired and his hands are shaking. She asks him, Jack, you are 24 years old, but you look sick. Is everything okay now? Jack smiles a big fake smile, and he says, Yes, Lily, I am just very tired today. But Jack is lying because he is losing all his money in the casino app on phone. He is ashamed to tell the truth to his young girlfriend, who is 23. Jack makes a very bad decision because he has no money, and he is very desperate now. He opens a new account in the casino using Lily's name and her documents in secret today. He tells himself, I will use her name for one day, and I will win money. He is 24 years old, and he is making a mistake that can destroy his life. He uses her identity, and he starts to play the casino game in the dark. Soon Jack starts to ask Lily for money because he has no dollars in his bank account. He says, Lily, the factory is not paying the workers this month, and I have no money. He tells her a big lie about the boss and the company, and he looks sad. Lily is only 23 years old, and she wants to help the man she loves today. She listens to his sad story, and she feels a big pain in her heart. Jack says, I need money for my insulin medicine because my diabetes is very bad today now. He says, if I do not buy my medicine today, I can die because I am weak. Lily feels very scared and she cries because she does not want Jack to be sick. She goes to her bank account and she sends all her savings to Jack very fast. She thinks she is saving his life, but she is giving money to games. Jack receives the money from Lily and he does not go to the pharmacy for his medicine. He opens the casino app again and he puts all the money into the bright game. His heart races very fast and he forgets about food and he forgets about sleep. Today, he is 24 years old, but he is acting like a man with no brain now. He loses all of Lily's money in only 1 hour and he feels bad. Jack starts to create even bigger and more terrible lies to get more money from Lily. He says the woman at the factory who pays the workers has a big problem today. He invents a story about her son dying in an accident and a very expensive funeral. He says, the office is closed because of the death and I cannot get salary. He looks into Lily's eyes and he tells this lie with a very fake face. Lily is 23 years old and she is a very good person in her heart. She feels very sad for the woman and she cries for the boy who died now. She gives more money to Jack because she wants to help him and the woman. She trusts every word Jack says and she never asks to see his bank account today. Her love is very big and it makes her blind to the casino lies. Days turn into weeks and weeks turn into 8 months and Jack is living 2 lives. One life is full of lies and fake smiles for Lily in their small house. The other life is full of fear and addiction and the sounds of the casino. Jack stops sleeping and his body is very thin and his face is gray now. His health is very bad because he is stealing medicine money for the games. Jack goes to the factory every day, but he does not think about his work today. He only thinks about the buttons on his phone and the colors of the casino app. He hides in the bathroom at the factory to play the game for many hours. His boss is angry and says, Jack, you must work harder or you will lose job. Jack says, I am sorry, but he does not stop playing the game now. Lily works at a school and she is very tired because she gives Jack her money. She does not buy new clothes and she does not buy good food for herself. She thinks, I must help Jack because he is sick and he has no salary. She loves him so much that she gives him her heart and her future. She is only 23 years old and she is working very hard for him. After 8 months of lies, Lily finds the truth by accident with the computer today now. She sees an email from a casino and she sees messages about debt in her name. Her body feels very cold and her heart breaks into many small pieces in her chest. She sees that Jack spent $10,000 of her money in the casino app. She is only 23 years old and her life is ruined by Jack. She calls Jack and she shows him the computer and she asks for the true story. Jack cannot lie anymore because the truth is there and he is very tired today. His voice breaks and his body shakes and many tears fall from his sad eyes. He admits everything and he says, I am a gambler and I spent money. He feels deep shame and he wants to die because he is bad. Lily is 23 years old and she is strong, but she cannot stay with him now. She ends the relationship because the trust is gone and she cannot be with a liar. Jack feels very empty and alone in his house, with no girlfriend and no hope. The silence is very heavy and the rooms are very cold in the house. He lost his love and he lost his health and his dignity. Jack feels very lost, and he thinks his life has no value in the world. Dark thoughts come to his mind, and he thinks about ending his life today now. The pain in his heart is too much to carry, and he is desperate. He looks at his empty hands, and he looks at the empty bed today. He is very sad, and he does not know how to live now. But Jack asks for help from a doctor and from his family to save life. He starts treatment with a psychologist to talk about his mind and his big addiction. He learns that addiction is a sickness, and he learns how to fight the game. Recovery is very slow, and it is very difficult, and he works hard today. He goes to meetings, and he tells his story to help other people. Lily is no longer his girlfriend, but she still cares about Jack and his health. She gives him emotional support because she wants him to live and find peace now. She cries many nights because she misses the Jack she knew before the casino app. Lily is also very angry because she lost $10,000 of her money. She needs her money back to live her life and to be safe. She chooses to stay away from Jack to protect her heart from the pain today. Jack learns that addiction is a monster that destroys money and trust and love now. He learns that a man must tell the truth even when it is scary. He pays Lily a little bit of money every month because he is responsible. Healing starts with the truth, and healing starts with help from other people. This is the story of Jack and Lily and the problem of the casino. It is a story about how a young man can lose everything today now. It is a story about the pain of addiction and the power of love. Jack is fighting every day to be better, and he never plays again. He is 24 years old, and he wants to be honest forever.